It's been a month since my surgery to remove my acoustic neuroma, and I wanted to do an update on that. My surgery lasted 11 hours. I went in at 5 a.m., waited around, and slept for a bit. I didn't get much sleep the night before. The surgery began around 9 a.m., and when I woke up, it was around 8 p.m. I had a right retro-sigmoid approach, which is where they go in behind the ear. I have a pretty gnarly looking scar back there. I'm debating getting it covered up with some ink or something at some point, since I usually wear my hair fairly short. The tumor was golf ball sized, and a sliver of it had to be left in because of it being attached to my facial nerve. Initially, the tumor was believed to only be attached to my facial nerve. However, when they went in, they found it was attached to my brainstem and several other nerves, including the one that controls eye movement in my right eye. I'm having some issues with my peripheral vision out of that eye currently, and dryness, which is why I'm wearing an eye patch. I did retain my hearing, which I was worried about losing, though it's fairly damaged. About all I can use it for is directional hearing for now, which I'll take. It's better than nothing. My vestibular nerve was removed, which I think is fairly typical with these things. I spent 2 nights in the ICU and was released on the 3rd day after being evaluated by physical therapy and the neuro team. On day 4, facial paralysis set in. I'm still dealing with that, and hopefully it'll get better with time, as they've told me it will. The first 2 weeks were tough. I spent most of that time resting or trying to sleep. It feels like 15 minutes of effort required me to sleep for several hours. The amount of pills I was on was staggering to me. It was a lot. I don't think I slept more than a few hours a night those 2 weeks. I had major bruising on my left side from where they had me strapped to the table that hard for that long. Since then, I've been more active, up walking more. I haven't had any major dizzy spells or vertigo. I'm still working on balance. I think the worst part of all this, besides having half my face not working and my eye not closing, is the fact I can't be physically active besides walking for the next several months. The neuro team at Duke was great. I'm glad I found out about them and was referred to them. The food, much to my surprise, my experience with hospital food was really good. That said, I don't ever want to go through this or anything like it again. July 23rd, 2024 was probably one of the worst days of my life, but I'm very grateful for the outcome. I appreciate everyone who donated to the GoFundMe. That went a long way with everything that happened this past month. I thank you, and it's much appreciated. I'll probably do updates on this monthly to track those who are interested in my progress and get back to what I set out to do with this channel when I conceptualized it, which is make tech and security content. With that, I thank you and see you next time.